There we go. Okay, we're going to start with 24 minutes of HIIT. And HIIT is where you increase the rate of heart rate and you're kind of working in an oxygen deficit. So you're kind of trying to get your breath a bit, right? And the idea of it is it puts stress on us, right? And that stress encourages the body to make adaptations. So respiratory, circulatory, muscular. So it really is great. The heart has to work harder. The lungs have to work harder. The muscles have to work harder. And so it burns more fat, it increases circulation, and it's great for muscle tone. So everybody works at their own level, right? So it's your heart, it's your lungs. And so if you're somebody who already does a lot of running and stuff, then you're going to be quite aerobically fit. And so you can try the more intense versions. And then if you're like me, you don't do a lot of running, you're going to get out of breath very quickly, right? And so then you do the more modified versions. I'm doing 40 on and 20-second rest. You make that longer wherever you need to. So it's a real adjusting and making the exercise sequence work for you so that you're creating all these benefits in your body. I never like to make something so that you don't like it. So please don't go where you feel uncomfortable, where you feel, oh God, because then you won't want to do it again, right? I find regular, frequent, enjoyable means that we're more likely to continue to repeat the same stuff. Benefits last about 48 hours, the increased metabolism and all that. So it's very good. So 12 exercises, we'll do them all 14 on, 20 off, and then we'll do them all again, so which is great, so you get familiar with them. And then we're going to do a strong abdominal sequence, and again, it's 24 minutes. We're going to do 50 on, 10 off, because it's not cardio. And we better get started, right? So let's start just by warming up. So inhaling arch, exhaling round. So we're just going to move the spine, move the joints a little bit, just in preparation. And I know it's kind of hard to see the very top of my head, but I wanted a little bit more space on the floor in front of me so that you can see everything that's happening, because everything's happening on the ground really mostly. And now let's go to the side. Inhale, center. Let's go our arms overhead. Exhaling, lean to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean. Feels so nice first thing in the morning. Doing these 3 movements of the spine. And exhale. Hi there, somebody's just joined. And now let's bring the hands to the shoulder and rotate as you exhale. And exhale. So I'm not sure who's joined. I'll just remind you we're doing 24 minutes of high intensity. So cardio, HIIT, and then we'll do 24 minutes of abdominals. So it's all Tabata timed, and at the Tabata timer on volume so you can hear the clicks. Sometimes it's nice to hear the tips going down. Okay, stand on one leg and ankle circles. And then the other direction. And then step on the other leg. And so we've been doing balance work for quite a while now. Maybe you can feel it. Maybe you notice that there's steadiness when you stand on one leg and now circles. Good. Lots of clicks. Let the body run as if you're all clicking away. And now go the other direction. Really nice. Feet wider, circles with your hips. Different sound with the clicks. So the HIIT cardio this morning is going to be a lot of legs, right? And a lot of upper body strengthening. Not much core in the HIIT. And there's a little bit when you're doing push-ups and stuff. But then we'll be focusing on the core in the cardio. Okay, let's get started. So the first one I'm going to do is jump lunges. Let me see and play. So jump lunges, right? So 1 foot forward and then the other foot forward. So like that, or hopping. Okay, and there we go, 40 on. So what you might do is hop for a while and then go back to lunging and then do a bit of hopping. So getting the heart rate up. Yeah, exactly. And so absolutely the version that's working for you. more than halfway. And 5 seconds, I'm going to turn the phone actually so it's facing. So you guys can see it. Oh, and there's a rest. Okay, so I have a towel with me this morning and a tissue and hand on your heart and take the rest. I'll show you the next thing we're doing, which is frogs to extension. So hands down, there's your frog, and then straighten the legs to extend. And you can go with the breath here. Inhale and exhale. So the sequence is kind of try to be balanced. We're not hopping every single time. And we kind of balance it between high intensity, like that last one, and one that's a little bit of a recovery. Any kind of plyometrics where we're hopping and jumping in small amounts is very good for our bones. 5 seconds. So next one is squat jumps. So regular squats, down and up, or down and jump. Okay. Oh, where are we? Now we're starting. How did I get? Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're halfway. Oh, and come back into regular squatting. It's like too much. 5 seconds. Oh, okay, great. 20-second rest. Hand on your heart and deep breaths. And you can feel it, right? So great. The muscles of the heart. So the next one, nice to have your hands on the mat, but your feet don't have to be. Okay, so hands here. I'm going to take 5 hops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands down and come to a plank and back in. 5 hops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands down, step or hop back to plank and come back in. And so it's your heart and lungs, so you've got to really choose the intensity that's right for you and rest. 20 seconds, okay. Low nose. Great. Hands on your heart. Okay, so the next one, you need your mat for this one, and even double up your mat. We're going to start kneeling. Hands like a genie on your waist. One leg up, the other leg up, and then down and down. So let's do left and right, left and right, right and left, right and left. Hands anywhere you want, left and right and right. Really working the legs, right? And getting them all wrong. As long as you're not leading all the time with the same leg, right? And rest. I'm going to show you the next one, okay? So it's a push up with a knee tuck. So knees are down. Oh, up. I'll show you the down version. Bend the knees, knee comes in. Bend the elbows, rather. Bend the elbows, knee comes in. If you're doing it in the full version, forward and back, and then hop forward, hop back. Okay, so either version, knee bent and on the floor, or the knees lifted. Hop, hop. That's it. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, so that's 6 in. We've 12 to do, we're doing twice, so a quarter way through. I'll show you the next one. So, like you're in a squat position, you're going to rock forward and put the weight on your arms. So it's a rocking push-up. And so I'll show you sideways and rock forward. And that's it. So we had a lot of legs getting into the arms here. Ten seconds. That's it. Excellent. Okay, I'll show you the next one. So push up with a cross foot. So knees down first. So you're going to come into your push-up position, and then the leg goes over to one side and the other. We'll do 3 rounds. It's 2 and 3, and then push into a down dog. Okay? Or else, full push-up, come down, one leg over, the other leg over. Second, oops, and third, and then push into a down dog. Okay, so knees down or no knees, stay low, and leg goes over and back. You can feel into your obliques, right, and into your upper arms. And 3, 10 seconds left, and push back. And again, 5 seconds. That's it. Oh, great, 20-second rest. Okay, so we've only 2 left, but each of them take a right and a left. So it's only 4 exercises, but only actually 2. So the first one's a glute bridge. So you stay up, leg comes down and up. And here's the optional plyometric. So down, and you're up, hop. So no need to do the hop. See what suits you. That's it. Just 10 seconds left on this side. Excellent. And rest down. Hand on your heart. And breathe. A 20-second rest goes very quick. So get ready. Here we go. The other side. Leg goes up, lift up and bridge. So down and up. If you want, a little hop at the top. I think next time I'll keep my feet off the mat. It's easier to hop the feet, but to have the shoulders on the mat. That's it, that's 10 done. So we have one last exercise to do, left and right. And then we've halfway there. Oh, hand come down. So the next one I'll show you first. So modification, hands behind you, left and a right, and extend, okay? Other option, come to tabletop, left and extend, a left and a right. Okay, so up you come, either hips down or lifted, and extending. So hand to foot, that's it, and then extend. So engage the core for your balance. That's it. Press into that standing arm. Strong. 10 seconds. And coming down. Hand on your heart. Deep breaths. Fill up. Okay, other side. So either bum down or lift it into reverse tabletop, and the opposite, right and left. So I'm trying as much as I can to stay even. Now it's very hard, right? Let that off the hip that's working, the leg that's moving is going to drop a little bit. Try to lift it if you can. That's it. Just 10 seconds left. Oh. 4, 3, and rest. Oh. I'm going to grab a drink. As I put it here, and we get ready to go back into jump lunges. Oh, 5 seconds. Don't have to be jumping. Can be just lunges. So we know these are one of the hardest ones, right? They really are challenging. And that the next few ones after it allow us to recover. Okay? 20 seconds in, halfway. You got it. These are very challenging. 10 seconds. Oh, fatigue. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh. And so, hand on your heart and recover. Oh. The next one is frog to extension. So, extend as you exhale. And here, lift the chest. And find the modification, right? Might suit you to only go halfway, especially if you have issues with your knees. And so, each looking for benefits in our unique body. So the next one we're doing is squats or squat jumps. Very good, and rest. Oh. Oh. Good job. So feet wide, hands wherever you want. Down. I like reaching my arms up and back as I go down. Up rather. The other way is also nice. Up and then back. So I like up and then. Yeah. Yeah. So feel what feels comfortable in your body with the arms. That's it. That's 12 seconds left. Don't have to come very far off the floor. So many benefits. Oh, and rest. Okay, let me show you the next one. So, 5 little hops. 1, 2, 4, 5. And then step or hop to plank. Ready? Okay. 1, 3, 4. Can I get more into the arms after this one? Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, second round, way harder. 5 seconds, last one. Oh, lovely. Oh, actually one more legs one. So the squat to kneeling. Maybe roll your mat up. So you're kneeling and you come up into a squat. Hand on your heart. And let's go. Leave it one leg. And then the other. You got this. Only 7 minutes left. As low as you can. Oh, there we are. And oh, so rocking push-ups. Next one. And so, and coming down and pushing up. Oh. Oh. Let's go. That's it. Halfway. Four, three, two, one. Oh. Okay, so the next one is the push up with the cross foot. So stay in a low push up. So either knees down, going over and back, or no knees, going low, and then one leg, and then the other. Stay low. We do 3, and then we go into a down dog. There's 3, and then a down dog. And then come forward, knees down or no knees, into your push-up. So elbows bent. 1, and 2, and 3, and down dog. This one goes very fast. You probably want to get 2 more in. 2, and 3, and into your down dog. And that's it. And rest. Okay. Just glute bridge and the reverse tabletop. Oh. So lie on your back. You may decide to skip the hops this time, or maybe you decide to add them. So leg down, up, and hop. All of you very skillful Pilates people, make sure that that hip stays high when the leg goes low. So, I like this class I'm teaching today because you get a real contrast, right? So, here we are, and it's real sweat, right? Heart rate. There's certainly an element of burn. It's not the burning so much as the oxygen deficit that's creating all the benefits. I'll move to the other side. So the second half of the class, very little out of breath. It's just an absolute ton of burning, right? And so it's all about knowing our bodies and feeling the different effects of different exercise. So the benefit of a walk by the beach, it's a different effect on us than a walk in a forest. The feeling when we run with a friend and chat the whole time, we go out for a run on our own, lost with our thoughts, or run with music. And so all these things, not which one is better, they all have benefits. different benefits. And just notice in your body, I certainly need to do more HIIT going down, more high intensity cardio. And so my plan is that Tuesday morning, this class, the fusion, will be a lot of getting the heart rate up and then a lot of core. Okay, next one. So it's this reverse tabletop, hips down. You guys can see me, and extend. That's it. We're nearly there. And so it's this journey of knowing our bodies, and at different times, different things. I mean, just about all of us here have had children, and the difference in your body after children, during making children, and then as injuries coming down. And I think I sent most of you the podcast about the menopause, the effect of hormones on our bodies, on our muscles, on our like aches and pains, on so many different symptoms. And so that getting to know ourselves is so important. And so we have this nice inquiry as we work. So we're not forcing, torturing, pushing, bullying, rather listening, encouraging, and gently pushing to our edge for the benefits, but with a loving and caring attention, right? Last 7 seconds, and then we're done with these. And 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so everything else we're going to be doing is on a mat. Actually all on our back. So you can, so take a moment. That's it, finished. Oh, super. So coming onto your back. So the next series, actually, let's all take off our runners. Double leg lifts and all these different things that we do with our legs. It's nice not to have the extra weight. Unless you want the extra weight, absolutely. There's a lot of leg lifting. When we mobilize the legs, we really work the lower abdominals. Okay, so it's 50 seconds on the 10-second transition. It's hardly worth counting. It's just enough time to get ready for the next one. But that means that if you need to take a little more of a break, please do so. Okay, so the first one is double leg lifts. So lying down, hands in underneath your hips, and inhaling up and exhaling down. So loads of adaptations, right? One leg at a time, absolutely perfect. And you can have the knees bent if it feels like too much with the legs straight. Hands under the hips just supports the lower back. Shoulders relaxed. And engage your core, right? So navel drawing down, sides of the waist drawing down. And remember, only go halfway if your lower back is lifting. Super. So the next one is flutter kicks. Like so, we'll just give a 10-second rest. So the head can be down. If you want to lift the head, you can, no problem. And flutter kicks. Keep drawing navel to spine, push the lower back into the floor. Again, if it feels more comfortable, you can lift the head, resting on the elbows. You can have the head down, legs higher if you need them, so they can be up here fluttering. Perfect. Mind the lower back. We're going to work the abdominals, not strain the back, right? Nearly there. And rest. Okay, I'll show you the next one while you guys are resting. So press the lower back into the floor here and toe taps. So you can go individual toes or both toes down and up, both feet down and up. And here, the angle of the knees stays about the same. So your legs move as a unit, hinging at the hip. Navel draws down. And so feel it when you hinge and you let your back arch, really creates a bit of strain. So what you want to do is you're hinging at the hips and you're engaging transverse abdominals. So the abdominals are working to stabilize, to allow the movement. So all of these, please modify, especially as we continue. So we're no repeating with 24 different exercises, and rest. Okay, so next one, V-sit scissors. So hands behind you and legs can be bent or straight, and you're doing a scissor. That's it. At the start, it feels like not too bad. And then as we keep going, and they just get stronger. And so take that into account. Take a rest wherever you need to. Hmm, 15 seconds left. Certainly feeling your legs after all the stuff we did at the start in the legs. 3, 2, 1, oh. So next one again in V-sits, and we're going to tuck to extend. Hands here, so tuck and extend like that. And off we go. Take a rest wherever you need to. Halfway there, 25 done, 25 to go. Next, we're getting into a bunch of different variations of crunches, sit-ups. 5 seconds. Oh, and lie down. Oh, knees bent. And hands behind your head. Inhale and exhale coming up. Oh, I slid off that mat. You guys all know these, the cues, right? Push the head into the hands so the neck muscles aren't straining. As you exhale, scoop. Use the breath. When you have that powerful exhale, the rectus abdominis is activated during a powerful expiration. And so, don't worry about making a bit of noise. And you can go much slower than me or faster. Excellent. Next one's a tabletop crunch, right? So our legs are on the tabletop, our hands are like genies. I'm gonna exhale up, inhale down. Squeeze pelvic floor. Now, if it feels like it's hurting your neck, Julie Mark, just put your hands behind your head. No problem. I seem to always feel a little bit in my neck. I have to focus more on engaging upper abdominals. You know, as women, our abdominals have been so affected by having babies too. And you can have the rectus separatus where the, okay, next one, 3-point toe touch. Okay, so knees are bent. Exhale, coming up, tap the outside of your knees towards your heels, knees, and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, down, exhale. So it's so great for us to strengthen the abdominal muscles. It's also important to be careful, right? Again, neck sore. Just put your hands behind your head. Like we're doing. Great job. 3 seconds. Doing great. And rest down. Great. 8 done. 16 to go. So feet together, knees are wide. One hand on top of the other. Exhale. Inhale down and exhale. So really focus on scooping the abdominals, lengthening the spine. And again, neck sore, just put your hands behind your head. And remember, when you come down, try not to let the ribs really flail open. Try to continue to engage. So you can feel it, right? Very different than our HIIT. And now the next one, you know, this one. So right knee's bent, right arm out to the side, left hand on your head, and exhale, rotate. And when you exhale, rotate, try to get both shoulders off the floor if you can. And super, other side. Oh, sorry. Oh. Went there during the break. Nearly there. And rest. Okay, so next one, our knees are in tabletop. One hand on top of the other, or the two hands together. And you're going to exhale outside one leg. So let's keep the right leg, for example. Inhale, exhale, stay on the right side, or whichever. Do all 50 minutes, 50 seconds on one side, and then we'll do 50 seconds on the other. Again, one hand behind the head is also fine. Super. And rest down. Maybe take a quick stretch. And we'll get ready for the other side. So legs on tabletop. And then reach. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Knees there, just 10 seconds in this one. This will end our crunch sequence. Oh no, we've one more. And then we'll do more of the legs moving again. So next one's a slow sit up. So the knees are wide. Sit all the way up. And you're going to slowly roll down. So it's like a rolling up and down. We're doing it on knees. Doing great. Just 10 seconds. Okay, so going back into leg extension stuff. So legs extended, and then come up, and then reach for the toes. Arms back, and remember, bring your legs only as far as suits you. Up and reach. So it might be just halfway. Knees could be bent. Extension, and then reach. So just noticing much more of a burn, very strong sensations, not really out of breath. It's a different activation in your body. Excellent, and rest. Okay, reverse crunch. So hands wherever you want. Have them on the floor to support you, no problem. So legs are long, and then bend the knees in and lift the hips, okay? So hands can be here either. And lift. So you're bringing your knees in towards your face, lifting your bum. And so the hands on the floor give you a little bit of a help with that momentum. Remember, try to really scoop rather than dome as you draw the knees in and lift. Great job, guys. Just 5 seconds. Oh, great. So, pistoning the legs. Hands under the hips is nice. One leg in, and then alternate. That's it, nearly there. And overall, we are nearly there. We've got 6 things left, 6 minutes or so. Yeah. Okay, so the next one. And we're getting harder, right, as we continue. So hands a little bit wider than the mat. Fingers out, tuck in, and then extend. This abdominal work. Hope nobody had too much breakfast or tea or coffee this morning. Okay. So the next few ones are very strong. They're all involving extension of the legs. And so modify as you need to. Oh, okay. So the next one, legs are wide. On the floor, if you can, you hover. Arms are at 62. And then lift. Extend the arm outside the shin of the thigh. Back down. Oh. And modify, right? So the knees can be bent if you need to, no problem. Legs can be further away from the floor. Oh, 20 seconds left. Oh, hard to know, is it just really hard or our stomach's really sore from 20 minutes of steady abdominal work? Oh, 5 seconds, guys, you got this. And rest. Okay, this next one, legs are up. I'm going to hinge so I have more room. Make a big circle with your legs. Hands under the hips, really helpful. And then a big circle back up. So making a big circle down. And then a big circle coming back up. That's it. Great job. Love seeing the legs in the air. So a few different ones like this where legs are extended. So at any stage, bend the knees. Keep the hands under the hips for support. So next one, legs are up, they come down, open, close, and back up. So going down, open, close, and back up. So bend the knees, no problem. Just 3 more left after this one. Getting some nice stretching. And rest. Last 3. Okay, so double leg, bent knee. So exhale, inhale, and exhale. Oh, next one, a bicycle. And then we're pulsing crunches and we're cooked. Okay. And off we go. So bicycle, one leg over or crisscross. Got it, we're nearly there. And rest. So the last one, pulsing crunches, either hands interlaced like this, lifting, or I'm going to keep my hands behind my head, thumbs going down the neck, and pulse. And try to push the head and stand if your hands are behind your head, and really use the abdominals. Or you can reach with the arms, or you can go between the two. Here's the last one, all stretching after this. Ten seconds. And rest. Great, legs long, reach the arms overhead. And deep breaths. Absolutely brilliant work. So let's roll up and come round into Cobra. I always feel like Cobra stretch is so nice after a lot of abdominal work. So feet kind of wide, toes pushing down, and lift up into a high Cobra. You can have the elbows bent up straight and just rock a little bit side to side. And then inhale to the center and exhale and rotate, bend one elbow. Really nice, push back into child's pose. Super, and then come to kneeling. And let's reach the arms overhead and lean to one side. Maybe we'll hook the thumbs and kind of gently pull the thumbs apart so nice stretch into the shoulders too. And now switch the thumbs, so the other one's in front, and lean to the other side. It's hard to remember now all the work we did in the arms, so let's stretch out here too. Sit-ups. And then the other one. Really nice. Stretch the legs. So one leg forward, go into a nice low lunge. And the toes can be tucked or flat, whichever you like. And deep breaths. And now let's stretch the front body. So reach the arms up again, hook the thumbs, shoulders away from the ears, and arch. Maybe look a little bit towards the ceiling, entirely your choice. Or look forward, see what suits. Okay, lovely. Now let's straighten that front leg, hamstring stretch. Again, those deep breaths. Feel your body. Body is so amazing. Here as we're stretching, let's switch legs. All the respiratory, the circulation, endocrine, all the different systems now making adaptations, adjustments. So the benefits to what you've done this morning will be permeating through your system for the next day or two. I do love a good HIIT. I can't say I'd love to do it every day, but I think myself, I'm looking forward to it once a week. And just like that, just half the class, we push ourselves to get the cardio up. Really nice. So now let's do our mermaid stretch. It's lovely for the side body, the obliques. Inhale, so legs in 4, and then exhale. It's also nice for the breath. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. Let's switch legs. Maybe you can, I can really feel my abdominals from that very strong 24 minutes. And so Saturday morning's yoga class, we're doing a lovely breath work at the end. And a nice finish to the week. Start to the weekend, really nice. So let's come around to all fours, just a little bit of cat-cow for the spine. What you'll notice is the flexion and extension we also do in the 3 movements of the spine. And then tuck the toes and push into down dog. Here in down dog, pedal your feet. So bend one knee and then bend the other. Deep breaths. And then walk the hands back to the feet. And let's do a few roll-ups. So nice for the spine. So relax the head, relax the shoulders, and roll up. Just take a moment. You might feel a little bit dizzy. You're on the floor quite a while. And when you're ready, we'll do a few more. So inhale and then exhale, tuck the chin and roll down. When you're down, take an inhale. And then exhale, rolling up. Inhale here. And exhale, rolling down. Take an inhale. And exhale, rolling up. Let's do the 3 movements of the spine again. Inhaling arch. Exhaling round. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. I was doing a bit of study this week of anatomy and physiology. And come to the center, and now go to the lateral one. And it was fabulous. I was looking at postural analysis and talking about the plumb line. And I was thinking about how Pilates, we strengthen, create flexibility, and we really strengthen those key muscle groups that are involved in posture. The glutes, the hamstrings, the hips, and the core. And how it's so great for our posture. Let's do it with the arms up. Inhale, and then exhale, one arm down. The arm reaches. Inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, goes to the side. And I was thinking about how great it is at the end of the class when we always do that tuning in to our posture. So looking at all the different ways that posture could be wrong. Sway back, or lordosis where you have an arch in the back and the pelvis is tilted and all of this. So let's come to center and let's tune into our plumb line and our posture. So close your eyes and now hinge towards the front of your mat, towards the front of your feet rather. and then towards your heels. Right, and that's a key part of your posture, because, I mean, it's always interesting to watch how different people walk or stand and then go to one side. And so many times we're making adjustments due to injury or due to habitual patterns in our body. So here's our opportunity just to set a lovely posture in our body at the start of our day. So feeling you're at the center of your feet so that you're not leaning too far to one side or the other, to the front or the back. And now notice the knees above the ankles. So tuning into your plumb line, the outside of the ankle, the outside of the knee, and the hip are all in a lovely straight alignment. The tilting of the pelvis, so it's not an arched tilting back where the pelvis tilts down, forward, or the pelvis tilted back and the back is flat and the bum tucked under. But you have this nice neutral spine, neither arched nor tilted. And so there's a lovely natural curvature of the lower back. And then you have the second curve, which is up in your shoulders. So the shoulders are drawn back, chest a little bit forward. And then the collarbones are wide. Back of your neck is long. And so feel that lovely steady feeling, crown of your head directly above your feet. Your feet are steady on the ground. And your body remembers this. Even if we only do it at the end of our Pilates class, it's a configuration that's very nice for the body to feel and return to. Well, great work this morning. Our sweaty clothes will have to be changed. Thanks so much. And drink loads of water, right? Drink loads. Yeah, love that. Listen, everyone drinking water. I'm just going to unmute you all if I can. And just say, have a great day. Great to see you, Trish. Yay. Thanks so much. Oh, I'll press stop recording.